right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
And the show did not disappoint. The season premiere
At all.
of the final season of The Walking Dead last night, man, did not skip a beat, bro.
Any main characters get killed off?
We're not sure yet.
No.
So it can be?
You know what's funny now that you mention that? Hold on. The person that could be dead, well, no matter how I say it, they're going to know who I'm talking about if they watch the show.
Ain't nobody watching the show, so go ahead.
So ended up...
You watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah, right? We're going to go get some soap and wash it out right now, goddammit. Start that shit with us. Ended up in the same position her baby daddy ended on a season finale.
Yeah, I noticed that too. But you gotta remember that there's another person under there.
Are we talking in codes right now? Who is it?
Okay, so Maggie
Okay.
ended up in the same position as Glenn did.
Back in season 6.
The Asian dude?
Yeah.
Where he got beat up by the bat?
Yep,
No.
she's dead now. Maggie's
Yeah.
dead. Negan killed her.
Oh, is that right?
He beat her up
No.
with the other bat.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. In the same position, he means there was a time before where Glenn and Nick were on the fucking trash can and the dude offs himself and he falls into the horde and he brings Glenn with him. And for four
I kinda remember
episodes, everybody thought Glenn was dead.
Yeah. I kind of remember
Only
that.
to kill him off 5 episodes later.
So that's kind of where it left off, but it was fucked.
It left off from the last episode.
Yeah, from this episode that happened last Sunday.
No, okay, not last season. Or,
No. From this Sunday night's episode last
Maggie's
night.
in the same situation.
Okay.
It looks like she's in deep shit under a subway with a bunch of zombies.
But it was Negan's fault, kind of. Negan could have saved the day, and he said,
But for good reason, because fuck you, Maggie.
What's
I don't
wrong
give
with
a fuck.
Maggie?
Everybody can give me their hate mail on why Maggie's great. Fuck you. Maggie's a bitch. Anyways.
yeah.
Because the reason that Negan was there anyways was because she was going to drag him through all this dumb shit just to kill him at the end.
And he called her out on that shit. But anyway, if you haven't seen it,
Yeah.
Sorry.
We've already spoiled a lot.
yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you've already turned it off. So
Yeah. Dude, a great fucking episode,
Really?
dude. Yeah, it was really,
awesome.
really good.
it was
Yeah.
full of tense shit, and I loved it.
And it started off tense. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a buildup. It was like, bam, right in it.
You know, had I remembered it was on, I probably would have watched it.
But you didn't watch it?
Of course you didn't watch it.
No. But again, I probably would have. Had
No,
you
you
guys
wouldn't have.
called and
Bullshit,
said, hey,
you would have.
reminder, you know,
Because if I would have called you to be like, nope, don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You'd be like, I'm not going to waste my fucking time
Yeah.
watching
no,
that
last
show.
night I probably would have.
You'd be like, I already don't feel good. I don't want to watch that
Yeah.
shit. You just tell me about it later. I don't care.
Yeah, we went. I wasn't feeling well at all yesterday. I don't know what came over me. We had a birthday breakfast from my daughter at my mom's house,
Okay.
which turned out really well.
Nice.
And after that, my wife and I, because my daughter went home, we went to Costco. And towards the end of the Costco run, I started getting a headache. And this was before I even we paid for the stuff, because I would have definitely gotten a headache once I got the receipt. So anyways,
Did your head thump every time she put something in the cart? Is that what you're saying?
so when I got home, dude, my head was pounding. And so I took some Aleve, because Aleve's no joke. Aleve's the best.
Right.
And we had made plans for her and I to go to the casino, the new one in Cat City,
Okay.
because my brother told me their pizza's pretty good over there. And you know me, I love me some pizza.
Right.
So, and they got good wings. They probably got one of the best wings out here, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty
Because
tall
I
order.
don't even like Wingstop anymore. So, you know, I know my wife wanted to go, and I was kind of feeling down, but I was like, you know what? Between my wife wanting to go and it's pizza, you know, I had to.
Yeah,
make the
you got to
trek.
man up and try it out.
So we went out there, and dude, halfway through the meal, I was just like, I was done. My head was pounding. I couldn't deal with
The
it.
pizza couldn't even save the day, huh?
No.
Wasn't that good then?
It was pretty good, actually. I'll be honest with you. It's not bad, I should say.
Right.
I've had better. I've had worse. But combine that with the wings, it was a good meal.
I got you.
So it's one of those things that I think I said this before. Whenever one of our meals get messed up, we always say we're going to have a do-over. So we'll have a do-over on that.
All right.
But when we got home, like I said, we got home probably like at 6, maybe 5 or 6. And I was just in bed from that point. So had you told me, hey, reminder, Walking Dead, I'd be like, hey, let's watch The Walking Dead.
Speaking of that, I follow this page that a bunch of people are like a group on, and they posted a picture about last night's episode, and somebody under it commented, I hope they kill off Maggie. She's terrible. Daryl's great, but he's not a leader. They should just let Negan lead. And I agree. I have no problems with that comment.
What about Carol?
Nah,
She'll step up to the
Carol's
plate.
not a fucking leader.
She's a
badass, but
yeah, she lost that leadership ability a long time before these last couple
if she
episodes.
even had it.
Yeah. She's good. She's a good hitman, dude. Like she, oh, here's I made you some cookies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look at some flowers
Or
and
stab.
What happened to
they could let Gabriel lead. Gabriel's a good leader too.
No, he's not.
what happened to
Get there?
the black chick?
Michonne?
Michonne, yeah.
She left the show too.
But
To
I
go
mean,
find Rick.
okay. Because she would have
On-
probably been a good leader, right?
On a boat. Yeah, she's all right.
She was.
She just started getting iffy there towards the end too, where things hadn't been happening, bad things hadn't been happening, and then you start to let your guard down, and that being hard isn't there anymore. So when it comes back at you, you're like, you know what I mean? So she got to that stage and couldn't recoup, to where Maggie's just been kind of, her bitchdom has just kind of risen to the top. You know what I
She's
mean?
been pissed off since the end of season 6.
It's good old Glenn. Yup. But if you haven't watched it, go in and watch it. And we're going to talk about it every episode. That'll be the first thing we talk about. It's going to be our Walking Dead, because we're huge fans and we're going to get Tony back involved in it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like I said, we're going to get Tony back involved in it.
One more question in regards
Okay.
to this before we put it to rest. You're saying they should put Negan back in charge.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that this was all written out already.
In the comics,
Yeah, I thought this is like a Game of Thrones thing where it's already been written, so they're just
it's way different.
making a show out of it.
Not way different. They stick to the comics in some ways. Like, Daryl's not even in the comics. Gabriel should have been dead a while ago. Carol should have been dead a while ago. Judith shouldn't be alive.
So they do take some, creative freedoms on the show. So they don't follow the comics exactly.
They have the comic book writer as one of the writers on the show. So it's okay with it. Or he's okay
Hold
with
on a second. Judith, isn't that the baby?
it. Yeah.
She ain't a baby
Oh,
no
she
more?
died as a baby in the comics.
But she's alive in the show.
Yes.
But her dad ain't here.
Right.
No.
And her brother ain't here.
No.
Huh.
She does have another
her
brother.
Yeah, her brother's there. The other brother.
Yeah.
The brother that
Michonne's
Rick
kid.
and Michonne had.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had a kid.
Yeah, they have a kid. His name's RJ for Rick Jr.
Huh.
Oh, is that what it stands for?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know.
You are not serious right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I got a question for you, dude. It's been bugging me. Not bugging me, but have you RSVP'd for Manny's 50th birthday party?
Of course.
Oh.
And it's funny you mentioned that.
Ooh, you look bad now.
Why?
Because him and I spoke today. And he actually wanted me to ask you about that on air.
Oh, okay.
Why
Cool.
haven't you?
Well, because I don't know if it's going to be available. Like, we don't know if we're going to be able to travel. We don't know if everything's going to get shut down.
Dude, Arizona is a lot more.
Arizona's white.
Yeah, but are we going to be able to come back and then not have to quarantine? I'm just saying.
Dude,
It's cool. Like, I want to go. I told him I was going to go, but you know what I'm saying?
you wrong.
Why?
Because how many times has he said he needs a head count?
I already told him I was going.
But
What-
that's just words.
What you mean that's just words?
You got to put it down on paper, son. RSVP.
Man, please.
What does RSVP mean?
Hold on.
Ready, stupid people?
Very
Reserve.
stupid, voluptuous people. I don't know.
Reserve side piece? Reserve special place?
Reserve seat, vor party. I don't know. V but with an F. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Okay.
So, just out of curiosity, honestly, how come you haven't?
Okay, so
I can hear Manny yelling already.
Is
Yeah,
it
why
possible
haven't
that
you?
you're not going?
no, I'll go. I don't want to say it.
Okay, here, I'll give you a little time to think about how to say it.
Okay.
So RSVP is French. And my French is god awful.
Okay.
So if you're in France listening to this, I'm sorry, but in French.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's répondez
Respond.
s'il vous plaît. Répondez s'il vous plaît.
Respond, seat,
No, seat isn't s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît is like
your place.
person. Yeah.
Reserve your place.
For this person. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Apparently, which it just means please reply.
No. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Please reply.
S'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
To Google Translate. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Really?
What?
Yeah, well, you're 50 years old now, kid.
Well, okay, so here it is.
Be an adult.
You
So-
can't, then you can't call him kid no more.
So his birthday is the 20th, right?
Right.
Mine's the 22nd.
Okay.
So, he's like, hey, I'm throwing it this day. I don't know what my family's doing for me or what they're planning. So it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, what if my family's already planned that day? Like, oh, well, just tell them to do it the other day. The fuck you mean just tell them to do it the other day? Like, if they're planning it, I'm not going to tell them, hey, you can't do that day. That's, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way when he did that. But I was like, I had already planned on going.
Right.
I had already told my family. That just rubbed me the wrong way.
Because he really wants you there, rubbed you the wrong way?
No, it's just the way he came at it. It'd be like, hey, dude, I know that, I know it's your 50th birthday too. And I know that, your family probably wants you there, probably going to do something. Maybe they could do something the weekend before because I'd really like to have you here. That's a different conversation than, oh, well, just tell them to do it the weekend before. What the what? You see what I'm saying? It just rubbed me the wrong way. But I already told him I was going. I don't know why he's tripping. Yes, Sebastian?
So I kind of understand French.
Okay.
So si, right? Like if it's in Spanish, right? If,
right.
without the accent. Apparently it's spelled the same way. It's
Okay.
probably more reply if you please. You know what I mean? Or respond if you please.
Right. No, that makes
S'il vous
sense.
plaît, if you please.
Go, Sebastian.
Wow.
I understand French because of Spanish.
Oui, oui. But you're gonna be mixing at the party, right?
Yes.
How many hours?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Do you have it kind of laid out? Do you already have?
No, I guess I'm working on it.
Okay.
He's actually told me so I can enjoy myself as well to just do like a playlist that will just play. And then I can get on and play and then, and then go back to the playlist so I can, socialize some more
Right.
and then get back on type deal.
I also told you I have several hours worth of mixes. If you want to use the
Oh,
mixes,
okay.
I mean I haven't added any kind of, positioners or anything on there. So it's just music. So if there's some of the ones that I have, I have a couple of freestyle mixes. I have all kinds of stuff. So if that's something you want to do, I have them.
No.
That way you can actually get out and say what's up.
Word up.
And when we're off the air, I'll go ahead and RSVP. Because he called me about it too. He's like, "Hey, dude, why haven't you RSVP'd?" I was just because some people didn't get it. Oh yeah, I got it, dude. I just haven't done it. All right, but you're coming, right? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be there. I said, but I'm just kind of, you got to remember my birthday's 2 days ahead of time too. Like, I don't know what my family's. I've already told them, but you know what I mean. Blah blah blah. I just told them to do it the weekend before.
Oh yeah, let's move your birthday back so I can celebrate my dad's 50th. That sounds about right.
Right.
Thanks,
yeah, that's
Manny.
kind of my. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck your birthday.
Well, here's your family. You guys do stuff like that?
what?
Yeah, because we love each other and give a shit about each other. Yeah.
Well, that's the other part. I don't know.
Well,
Because we don't really like. We'll get together at somebody's house and have pizza and a cake.
right. Yeah, that's. But
we're talking 50th.
But the question I'm having is, like, like us, we the party that's in regard to is the one that plans it and invites everyone. So in other words, my brother wouldn't say, "Hey, we're gonna do this for your birthday."
Right.
It's more like, "Hey, we're doing this for my birthday. We'd like you to come," or, "Hey, are you guys doing something for your birthday?" So we know to not make plans on a specific day.
Right.
But you're saying your family would do something for you.
No. My expectation is that they do something because it's my 50th.
And that's why he's constantly let down.
Right? Like, dude, like your 50th birthday, they planned something big. You had a surprise party.
No, we planned something big.
Who?
My wife.
Yeah, that's not we. She did.
But that's what I mean by the immediate. It's us.
Well, he ain't gonna plan nothing. Milo's not gonna plan nothing.
I already have something planned to get
like
you.
that?
Well, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. He's talking about a party. That's what we're talking.
You would, in a sense, plan it yourself and say, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But
I'd rather sit at home and pout in my room that my family didn't think enough of me to do a 50th. You know what I mean? Like, nah, but don't do one now because I fucking said it. And now it's all fucked up. Well, now it's all fucked up. See, you and Manny fucked up my 50th, fuckers.
If anything, we hooked it up because now they got to do something for you. Belle, if you're listening.
It's funny shit. You know what's funny is they don't.
They don't what?
They don't listen. My sister, my brother.
Is that right?
Yeah. So it's all right. I feel free to say whatever I want. I'm good.
So back to this. I mean, again, I wouldn't plan something for my brother's 50th.
Why?
Because it's not for me to plan.
Well, no, but that's his wife. His wife should plan it.
Yeah. And then and put it out there. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, Tony, I don't know if you've noticed. You've been over to my house quite a few times. Ain't no wife up in that motherfucker.
That's why you're going to do it for yourself.
Fuck that, man. I'm coming. Don't worry about what I said earlier. I ain't planning shit. I'll be there. I could do it on another weekend. Fuck it. I found something. And it reminded me of you and all the guys in the group text.
Man, here we go. You always pull something out and say this reminds Mad Dogs. What's the show on Netflix? The Hooligans.
No, but
Jeffersons.
I actually bought you guys something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do tell,
dick.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's monetary value. I'll take
right?
one. I'll take I'll take your entire
you
stock.
went that far.
So I want to share it with you. You're going to be the first one to get it out of all the guys in the group text.
Okay, go pull it out.
But you can't say what it is because I want them to be just as surprised as yourself.
Have it with you?
I do. Matter of fact, I do.
Hold on a second.
What?
That box is not big enough.
Oh yeah, it is. It's perfect. It's because what I got you, huh?
You don't know yet.
What I got you is so amazing, and it's so fitting to this group text.
I don't know about fitting, but
right. But you're gonna laugh your ass off when you get it. You just can't say what it is. Okay, here.
Is it heavy?
That shit, it's a sticker that goes over a light switch, fool.
Oh, is that right?
Yell at children.
Oh, dog, do you know how many people this would fucking... Dude, my wife is going to crack up over this.
That's
She's
a
not-
perfect
she's
gift,
not gonna
right?
hit you?
Oh, dog. Yeah. And dude, when are you going to hand these out?
I don't know. Maybe we... Oh, shit, it's probably going to be too late to hand them out tonight.
Man.
Maybe I'll drive out and hand it to everybody tomorrow.
Dog. If only we could talk about this.
I'm off at 1 tomorrow. Let's go.
I work all day tomorrow.
Fuck!
You can go hand them out, though?
Nope.
No?
I'll wait till you get home. We can go do it then.
Man. This is perfect, too.
I don't like how long you're staring at it.
You know why? There are so many
Yeah, dude.
references to what he's
Oh,
holding.
I get it.
Have you seen them?
I've seen them.
Oh, it's fucking...
Dog.
Dude, I saw it and I was like, get the fuck out. I said, I gotta buy them. Everybody's gotta have one.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is great. This is great.
Too fucking funny, right?
I mean,
Quit staring at it.
who does the money go to
What?
for
Oh.
that?
Whoever made the sticker.
Who never made the sticker?
But doesn't that... Because I can't say...
Well, I'm sure there is some sort of that they shouldn't be making them, but somebody's making them online, and I stumbled across it. So I thought I was like, you know what? Fuck it. These guys are gonna fucking laugh their asses off.
Man.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, dude.
Oh, that's a riot, kid.
So, out of all the places you've ever been, because you're well traveled, you've seen a lot
I
of
wouldn't
places.
say that, but okay.
You're better traveled than I am, because I haven't seen this shit in Coachella or Desert Hot Springs, and that's about as far as I've gotten. Have you ever been to Italy?
No.
So apparently, there's a place in Italy, I think is what it is. No, it's in France. Have you ever been to France?
No.
There's a place in France where cows actually roam the beach freely, and it's a beach where people can go, but they're wild cows. They're not like, they don't have a...
They're not owned by somebody?
Yeah, they don't have a brand on them. Nobody owns them. They're just wild cows, and they roam this beach. And people are able to go to this beach and hang out at the beach because the water looks beautiful in the picture that they showed. But apparently the cows are getting aggressive and chasing people
Really?
and knocking people over and shit.
This should not be cracking you up as much as it
They're
is.
fucking tipping people over instead of people tipping the cow over. You know what I mean?
What? How do you allow a cow how do you share space with a cow?
Fuck, I don't know.
Because when a cow goes to the bathroom, it don't care where it goes.
Right. Well, the cow I shared space with did. She knew where to go. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't care. She big. She big now.
You ain't right. Both of you ain't right.
I hope she never hears that. That's wrong. Yeah, I don't know, but there's apparently another beach somewhere, probably in a place that you've been, like Tahiti. Like, is it in Tahiti or is it Bora Bora? They have a beach where there's actually pigs out on the.
That sounds like Cuba.
Bay of Pigs?
Oh,
Is that
Thank you, Tony.
nice work, Tony. I was like, yeah, it sure does.
Well, also they have a sandwich called the Cubano, right?
Yeah,
Which is both ham and pork.
Yeah.
isn't ham pork?
Well, yeah, but it's ham and pork. It's like pulled pork.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
got you. I'm not cute.
A, B, C, D.
Well, you said it's got ham and pork. I'm like, aren't they the same fucking thing? Like,
Clearly different cuts, but whatever.
I didn't know. I've never had one. So,
But I couldn't be on a beach with some cows.
dropping hot patties all
There's
over.
plenty of
dude.
cows all the time.
I mean,
They
again,
just need
when
to cover up.
I used to be in marching band,
You saw plenty of cows.
right? No, it was
Oh.
horses that were in the parades.
Yeah.
Dude, they would just drop it like it's hot.
Ankle
Yeah.
deep because it
And,
is.
yeah, and our music teacher, the conductor, if you will, dude, you had to be.
You couldn't walk around
You
it or
couldn't
over
walk
it?
around. You got to go through it. If it was in your path and you got to step in it, you got to step in it because we were,
That seems inhumane.
it's competition, dude. They would drop some hot ones too, son.
Oof.
Hot.
Can we stop talking about horse shit? Or shit
So-
in general? Let's stop talking about shit in general. As a rule.
I'm not mentioning it. I'm just painting the picture.
Right?
Cows on the beach gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah, but why you gotta paint the picture
Well,
with shit,
but-
man?
My question is, why the fuck are they on the beach? It's not like hay and shit or anything that they want to eat grows out there.
They probably like going in the water too.
That could be what it is. Drinking nice salty seawater.
Yeah.
You get some salty milk.
You-
This cow was clearly in an onion patch.
I'm just saying, like, because, okay, so you've been married, you've had children. I don't know if your wife
I
breastfed.
don't
I
like
don't
where
want
this
to
You've
is
know.
been married. You've had children.
Right. I'm just throwing it out
Okay.
there. I know that I know the answer because I've done it. I know.
I'm
Okay.
terrified
But, so,
of where
like-
this is going.
You know that baby milk or breast milk will change its flavor as to whatever the mom has eaten. My ex-wife used to love to fucking eat garlic. She liked garlic. It's probably why you fucking had stomach issues now that I think about it. But she would eat a lot of garlic, and her breast milk was garlicky. I would just, because we were talking about the cows that. Are you there? Are you hello?
Well, the look that I'm
I
giving
think
you
this is stunned silence.
is because I want to know how you know her breast
yeah,
milk was
that's what I was
garlicky.
going to ask, but also.
How do you know?
Well, did you not ever?
You're disgusting. Right
What?
now. Please don't go down this road.
Tony's
not
asking you.
Did you never? Did you
Dog.
never have sex with your wife after she had the babies? And she had milk, and you were, and a little bit came out.
Oh, you're
Tony was even
nasty.
asking you not to. I didn't even
You
say
know what else I
anything.
used to do, Tony? We'd be in the shower, right?
And he'd piss on her feet.
Yeah, but besides that,
Oh.
like if they get,
They're
blocked
lactating.
sometimes. Yeah, well, sometimes the pores will get blocked, so the tit will get really big,
Right, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And so you gotta, wash it off with a wet, warm cloth because now her fucking nipples are raw and hurt. So you gotta rub it off with a wet, warm cloth, and then you gotta express milk to kind of relieve her chest. Yeah, sometimes you just.
She never pumped.
Well, yeah, but sometimes, like if you slept, because she would sleep and she would put the little pads on them, so that when she woke up, there wasn't like a puddle of milk on the bed. It was just the front of her shirt. So
That I don't remember, but I definitely remember not having to do any of these things that you're saying.
really,
Yeah. Dog. I mean,
I was
This
down.
doesn't give you insight to what.
I was
man
down
this
with breast
dude
milk,
is.
dude. That shit is.
oh,
And I tell you what,
dog.
plug your ears.
Nah, fuck that. I'm an
Dude,
adult now.
When you're in the throes and you get a little taste of it, you get that little tingle in your balls, and you're like, oh, we gotta go. We're about to unload right
Gonna
now.
make fucking Tony throw up.
How is that making you sick? You'll drink milk from the tit of a fucking cow
No, it's in a carton.
that came from. So
That's
if
been-
your
that's
wife
been
expressed
what
her
is it,
milk and put it into a carton, you
homogenized?
drink it.
Say that again.
So if your wife expressed her milk and put it in the carton, you drink it.
No, man, because it goes through a process before it gets to me in the carton. What
Yeah,
the
but her
process
breast
is, I
milk
don't
is
know.
her
It's
breast
called
milk is
pasteurization.
healthier.
Pasteurization. But no, man, that's not meant for you.
No, cow milk is not meant for you.
That is
You're
true.
not a 2,000-pound heifer.
No, but we can still call you Ever.
Dog.
You're not a 3,000-pound animal, Tony. How is that milk meant for you? Now the chichi milk, that's meant for you though. All that colostrum. which is all the fat that they get in the very beginning for the baby to start gaining weight.
Oh, man. So,
Yes.
so how you feel right now, Seabass?
I'm good.
Me and him have been sharing meals forever.
Now I want to go kill myself.
So, not to get too personal.
How much more fucking personal can we get?
Now, I understand when you said when you were in the throes of passion,
Correct.
and it might have
Excite you.
no.
Oh.
You might have tasted it because whatever it is that you were doing.
Right.
But was it done on purpose?
Not the first time.
Wow. Yeah. That's a kink that I just can't get into.
Wow.
I don't know, dude. There was just something about it. Like,
I'm just thinking about garlic milk. Because I love garlic.
right.
For the last, I don't know, maybe almost going on a year now.
But just think about it, dude. You ate a little bit of pizza, and you go in, you got your little garlic milk.
No. Can't do it. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It was excitable to me. I don't know.
Oh, hey, everybody's got their thing. It's just I think it's more because that serves a purpose, and it's not a sexual one. If that makes sense,
Right.
that's
Again,
why
it wasn't at first.
I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, but then again, when you were little, we watched the Blue Lagoon, and remember, old boy was like, "Oh,
No. I never watched it.
you never watched Blue Lagoon?
Nah.
That's like the first porn every kid's watched. The first
With
legal
Brooke
porn.
Shields?
Yeah. She had a kid, and then the kid was crying. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to feed it. And she was holding the kid, and I guess because she never wore a top,
Right.
and it just happened instinctually.
Well, when babies cry, milk comes out.
Okay, so the baby latched on, and she was like, "Oh," and so the baby was eating, and the dude was like, "Huh," and kind of looked at her like, "Can I get
a
try?"
glass?
Yeah, and she was. So they were both on each side. So, I get where you're coming from, but yeah, it's not for me.
No.
And those days are long gone, anyways.
Yeah, right.
It ain't like
Not like you're gonna try it. Yeah.
I wonder how many of our friends have tried that.
I would probably say most men have tried it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Now,
Purpose?
yeah. Well, maybe not. Like they're in the throes, and there's a little. You go on, you suck a little bit of the nipple, and a little bit of the juice come out. You go, oh shit! I forgot that.
Calling it juice, you're gonna make his ass throw up.
Right.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I don't know how many men would be like, "Hey, we're out of cream. Can you squeeze a little of my coffee?" Like I don't think that happens that often.
Well, if I remember right, women would sell that online,
Yeah.
like freeze it, and kinky, freaky dudes would buy it.
I had a friend that did that up north. She had breastfed her kids, and she didn't want to stop because she liked the way her self looked. And so she wanted to help other people out because she could get milk really fast, and it would just come in quick. So she loaded up. She was helping people out around the city, and she would sell it. She would freeze it and sell it.
Or when you say help people out, like help mothers out?
Yeah, because there's actually what's that shit called?
Meals on Wheels.
What? And they would roller skate to your home. No,
Yeah.
no, it's called a lactating nurse. So, like, let's say you had a baby and you couldn't get milk, or the baby wouldn't latch onto you for whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can have a woman that had milk come to your house and feed your baby, or she would sell you her milk, and you could do it that way.
Okay. Well, I was referring to more like the dudes that were just like kinky like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do just like an Amazon order of breast milk. Like, that would be kind of weird, but
Because how long has it been sitting in that Amazon fucking
I
warehouse?
can see you putting a request. Can you eat some garlic before you send it to me?
no, I didn't
Making
like garlic.
Alfredo.
I didn't care for garlic milk. I was just referring to that because she ate a lot of garlic. But
Speaking of this kinky stuff, not that that's kinky, but you miss. I think you might have missed your chance. You heard about fans only? OnlyFans?
oh yeah, it's going
yeah,
away
they're-
or something, right?
No, they're getting rid of all the explicit adult.
Yeah.
So there can be nudity on there, but no penetration.
Can it be nudity?
Yeah, there can be nudity, but you can't be touching yourself.
Yeah, because they said more of the pornographic type stuff has to go away,
Okay.
and they're saying
It's like what Tumblr did.
that people were complaining, especially the people who put stuff out there.
Right.
They're saying that's how you built your business, by allowing us to do this.
Right.
And now that you've made your money and you've become, more of a public company, now it's bad. Now you're cutting it off.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But their
Yeah.
excuse is, I saw a picture, the tweet that they put out, that OnlyFans put out, is that it's because their credit card payment intake or whatever, they wanted to make sure that the money they were getting was legit.
How could it not be legit?
I don't know. That's why.
Well, I mean,
that's
we're-
why it sounds like bullshit.
Well, could it be somebody stealing somebody's identity and using that credit card, or like,
So people calling up saying my credit card was used for this, and
it could
I
be.
got to cancel it because it wasn't me.
Well, it's probably some dude that did it and didn't realize that it was going to come on his credit card statement till his old. Shit, I don't know who's doing that.
Right?
I didn't order that. You know what I mean? Like that one time when you. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Yeah, that shit's got to happen all the time, though. I would assume. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's a cost of doing business there. They know they factor in that percentage of chargebacks, if you will.
But I think they're right, though. They shouldn't stop them from doing it at this point.
Yeah, I think what I read was their newer investors.
Oh, we're like, hey, we need to.
Exactly. Like we want to invest, but we think it's a little too raunchy for us. So in order,
Then why invest? That's where they're making all their money.
I hear you.
Why fucking invest? Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Makes no
stupid.
sense.
Why take away your biggest moneymaker?
Well, yeah, your biggest money maker is correct. But more of the famous people who aren't so famous anymore that do stuff on there.
Right.
The B-list actors and actresses, if you will, that you pay them X amount of dollars and they'll talk to you for however long. Stuff like that.
I'll bet you there's people out there that have no idea that OnlyFans has other shit on it, other than the nasty shit.
What else does it have on there? I mean, I've never.
Exactly.
Not
Are
like
you being
I.
serious?
Yeah, like I've never gone on to an OnlyFans. Like what?
It's
Well, I'm not
just
saying I have either,
Oh.
It's just like I said.
but I know that there's people that promote theirs. Like there's one person that I follow that promotes their guitar stuff. Like they'll put tabs on OnlyFans for stuff that they've written,
Okay.
or like lessons on shit that they've written. So
Right.
there's other shit on there, but their main source of income is from the porn. Essentially.
Well, it's also it's actors that were possibly famous at one point.
Right.
You could pay, for an hour's worth of a conversation. They'll charge you $1,000, and they'll talk to you for an hour, just chit chat.
Really?
Yeah,
That's depressing.
One person that it's when he kind of fell from grace.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not Jeremy Renner. He's in the Marvel.
That's Hawkeye. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the He was on Entourage. You ever watch that show?
No, I never saw it. I didn't have HBO back
He was
then.
on. Let me get this guy.
I think I know who you're talking about, though.
He got right before as the Me Too movement went into effect.
Yeah.
Kevin
like
Spacey.
before it got serious. Like he got accused of some stuff.
Okay.
But he got blackballed, but had it
Better
happened
than
now,
getting
it
blue-balled.
would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, like I can't even think of who's on that show.
Jeremy Piven.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think I know who
when
that
he
is.
had his fall from grace, I heard he went on there and you could talk to him for like $5,000 an hour,
Dude, that motherfucker
Holy
didn't have no
shit.
fuck-
something like that.
That motherfucker's been falling from grace for a long motherfucking time, bro. That dude has been suspect from get-go.
What do you mean?
Suspect.
No.
Jeremy Piven?
Yeah.
You're tripping. That's the dude that they caught him in Vegas. He was doing some sort of kind of like in his movie where he did a fucking cocaine weekend in Vegas and shit. And then he had all the mercury poisoning because he was eating nothing but fucking sushi or some bullshit, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude's he's always been kind of like that suspect dirtbag kind of cat. Like,
Well, and again, he got caught doing something with women. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know if it'll tell me right here real quick. But again, he had fallen out of grace. Sexual misconduct allegations from 3 women in 2018. So again, this was prior to the real Me Too movement,
right.
but he got blackballed and,
He got out.
Better than getting blue balled.
Yeah.
Now someone heard my joke.
Yeah, he got out under the radar, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's crazy shit, dude. I don't know. This whole movement's crazy. One day you're top of the world. Next thing you know, you're out. You're done for.
Well, it's just like the new Jeopardy host.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
He got canceled before he got started.
Dude, they went about that all wrong to begin with,
Right?
because he was a producer. They from what I understand, people were complaining that the fix was in already. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he did a guest host for a week, I think, or a couple of days, with all these actors and actresses, George Stephanopoulos and what's the quarterback? Aaron Rodgers was a guest host.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
On
And
Jeopardy?
So, yeah, and this guy was too. He was the producer. And they said he did a good job, but it's like he's a nobody because nobody knows who he is.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he gets the gig, which I don't watch Jeopardy, so I don't really care.
Right.
But for people to pull up stuff from, I think they said 2010 that
Really?
he said,
Well, that's what happened to Kevin Hart. He said some shit in a long time ago.
Yeah, and he's been fighting it for years, huh?
Yeah.
Saying something about
I don't remember. But when they said Mike Richards, I kept thinking it was the guy from, because that was the guy's name, right?
yeah, I don't know.
I think it was Michael Richards, or Mike Richards was the guy's name that was going to take it. When they said that, I thought it was the guy from fucking Seinfeld.
Kramer?
Yeah, no, Kramer. Yeah, the
Kramer's
guy.
a tall dude.
Yeah, the guy that went fucking crazy on stage. I thought. So when they said, "Oh yeah, well we found out," what the fuck you mean you just found out? Like the fucker was all over the place. What are you talking about? I thought it was him.
No, this producer, he was like on a podcast. I don't know if it was his own. I think it was his own. He did it with a woman, and they're just chopping it up and, I guess trying to be outrageous, if you will. I mean, he said some stupid stuff, of course.
So what you're saying is that I need to stay where I'm at because I'm not going to get any further in the entertainment industry?
In 10 years, if you get a big job...
You're going to put it out. Be like, fuck that motherfucker. This is what he said.
But yeah, it's exactly that. If in 10 years, 20 years, if you go into a position...
That's crazy. Well, like that girl that she was trying to get into college or whatever, and something that she had said before she was 18 or some bullshit, right?
Oh, wow.
And they fired her. They didn't let her go to college at that school because of what she said when she was like 15 or 16.
Right.
Like, dude, we're not the same fucking person that we were at 15 and 18 and 20 and 25 and 30 and, you know what I mean? We're not. Yes, at some point you may have said some really stupid shit. Like 30 minutes ago, I said some really stupid shit. Right? But I'm a different person now. Like,
okay. From 30 minutes, no.
But you get what I'm saying. Like, come on, dude. What should be the timeline? If we're gonna talk about this, let's delve into it.
You know what it is? I also, timeline, but it's also what it is that you did.
This is called a statute of limitations, is what it's called, not a timeline.
Because you can't go back
criminal justice,
right? But you can't go back like 10 years ago, right? And say, hey, you said a fucking off-color joke. So a bitch, now that's an off-color joke, but back then everybody was.
You see, but this is what I mean by it depends on what it is. He said a joke, or the example is this person said a joke.
Right.
Okay, let's say it's a racist joke. For shits and giggles.
Why it got to be a racist joke? Not
Well, because I think
and so he said it's a joke, but yet, let's say he has said racist things that he wasn't joking about. Now that's a whole different. Okay, now we're talking.
Right.
That's
a whole different animal.
Yeah, it's like, hey, yeah, I understand it's 10 years ago, but come on, dude, what you said is kind of like
over the top.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, what about all these allegations about, and this is, I don't know if we should talk about it or not, but like, I guess we'd have to set the parameters. Is groping the same as, or touching somebody the same as rape? Some women have said it's the same thing. Like, say a chick walks by and you slap her on the ass. Is that the same as?
No, I don't think so. I'm not saying it's right in any sense of the word.
Right.
But it's absolutely not the same thing.
I agree. So let me ask you this. Should there be a statute of limitations on anything but rape? Not butt rape, but butt rape.
Come on. You were talking about an off-color joke.
So they would get pregnant? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's the loophole. It's God's loophole, remember? Sebastian keeps looking at me like, dude, stop.
Yeah, you are a different person for 30 minutes ago. You're fucking worse.
But why would you... I mean, the statute of limitations theory... I don't know if it would apply for something as slapping a girl on her butt. You can't equate a slap on the butt to
unwanted sexual penetration.
Yeah, that's a real extreme.
Correct, but doesn't it have like? But they use that as, proof of sexual deviancy or a pattern of growth to this sexual penetration outcome.
What?
Like they would build it's a pattern. It's a pattern of things that he's doing. He started off, catcalling, and then he grew more aggressive and started smacking them on the ass, and then he grew more aggressive and did this, and now he's raping people.
So what are you saying? You want to nip it in the butt and what at ass slapping?
Stop saying shit. You guys are horrible.
Well, I think there has to be some sort of.
Stop the fuck here. I mean the buck here.
There has to be some sort of plug put in.
Okay, really?
To continue.
Come on. You say you hate jokes that are right there in your face.
I know.
There's nothing more in your face.
All right. So, I think there has to be some sort of parameter put in, because if you go in and you just spew everything out that somebody has said or that's happened to you, half the world is going to be brought up on charges. You know what I mean?
Hey, you thought overcrowding was bad. Now,
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because like, how many times have you ever, before you were married and before you met your beautiful wife, the love of your life, whatever, whatnot, how many times did you ever talk to a woman and you thought she wants it? Or and you read the signal
Tony.
totally
Every
fucking
girl
wrong.
He talked to, he thought about that.
No. What I thought about was, I could get this.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
Right.
But go ahead.
So, but how many times did you ever fucking read the signal like so wrong? And then so you try to say something and be like, oh yeah, you see that area over there? That's the friend zone. And you need to walk your ass back over there.
Yeah.
So would that be considered the same thing because it's an unwanted sexual advancement, blah, blah, blah? That would be sexual harassment.
Be it verbal or physical?
Yeah. That's verbal.
And?
That's still sexual harassment.
Is it?
It is. According to dictionary.com, it is an unwanted sexual advance, be it verbal or physical, especially by someone in authority or power.
But then, okay, well, the problem with that is it's...
How do you ever meet anybody?
No, not that.
Oh.
It's how do we know what the person is saying? Oh, you look good today.
You can't say that.
There's a difference between...
In the workplace, you can't
Hold
say
on.
that.
Right.
There's a difference between you look good today and you look good today.
Damn, that was pretty good, Sebastian.
Look at you.
There's a difference between those two. Am I wrong?
He learned. Look, you got some game. You see that?
I have game. I keep it hidden.
Damn, baby, you look good today.
There's a difference between those two. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, but it
Put
only
you on a
matters
plate
at
and
work.
put you on a plate and sop you up with a biscuit.
Then again, it depends on your relationship, on the relationship that you have with the people at work.
Say that again. I'm thinking about what you said.
Yeah.
About the biscuit.
I like biscuits. It depends on the relationship you have with the people at work.
No, it doesn't. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I think that
Once you're clocked in,
if
all
like
bets are off.
you could be joking with somebody and everybody's all hey happy every day, and then one day they come in a bad mood or having a tough day, and you say something and they take it and you're done.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to. That happened to me once when I worked at Alamo.
Really?
I was washing cars, and I started hanging out with dudes that rented cars, and the assistant manager. And after a while of hanging out with these guys, weekends, certain nights of the week, one day we were in the office messing around, and I told the assistant manager something as buddies, but he just wasn't in the mood. And he was like, Anthony, don't talk to me that way. And I hit him with one of those, man, what you talking about? He's like, you heard what I said. You're better off. Go ahead, go back outside right now. Type deal.
See,
Really?
that's bullshit. 'Cause I had a GM do the exact opposite. I had made a joke about how big I was. I know I've gotten big, whatever. And she goes, "Oh, don't worry, I like them big." And looked me like up and down like that.
Your manager?
Uh-huh. GM.
Did you hook that up?
She got a husband, bro. And that dude been in and out of prison and knows people in and out of prison. I
Shoot,
want to live past
we got
21.
friends, and you know that dude love you. You be good.
Oh, yeah, he does. I didn't know him then.
Oh, that's right.
He might be cool with it.
She in Maryland now
Mm.
That
a long
would have even worked out better.
Long distance
with
relationship.
her husband
Mm.
and 2 kids.
You're not,
That's
you're
just
still
no.
not. You're still not saying anything negative.
I'm not. I am
Not
to
at
me.
all.
I am to me.
That's all no strings attached.
You mean to tell me she's married with kids and was moving?
All day.
I didn't know
all
she was
day.
moving when she said it.
Yeah, all day.
Whatever.
Even if she wasn't moving. All day. As soon as she started that, stepped right in the office, shut the door behind me. Is that right?
I was already in there with the door closed.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
How did this go from sexual harassment to being disappointed in me?
You should have been sexually harassed at that point.
I was.
Hell yeah.
Those words were sexual harassment.
Hell no.
I'm not saying it was to me, but no.
I'd have been half naked by the time her eyes made her way
There's
up.
a window in that fucking door.
Okay,
It was
so
in
just
the
from the
morning and
waist
there were
down, then
people
shit
there.
be good. Anybody said,
Why do
oh,
I
she's
say
choking.
shit?
I'm giving Heimlich right now. Relax.
Why did I say shit?
At that
Trying to make
age.
up for that shit you were saying earlier.
I didn't say anything earlier, remember? We cut it out.
Oh my God, Sebastian.
Whatever.
It's too fucking much, dude. What are you gonna do? So is your wife going with you to Manny's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your... Oh.
Oh, that's fucked up. Nah, I'm gonna go find me a hoe out there.
There you go.
Bring me back an AZ
I'm
hoe.
going to show
There
her
you
this
go.
episode.
Huh?
I'm going to show her this episode.
Who?
Your AZ hoe.
Oh, okay. They know. Shit.
Do they?
Find me a girl that went to.
Nobody
There's an
knows how to know
ASU
you.
there. Pfft, be good. All them ASU girls.
But that party should be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said something about ordering pizza. I was like, I can't eat pizza, dog.
Oh,
I'm going to bring my own
you lucked
food.
out
Why?
because he can't get the pizza dude no more.
No?
No.
Cool.
So he's getting back the old faithful
Tacos.
taco guy.
Yeah. I'm for sure gonna RSVP tonight.
Dude, I would have crushed it. I'd
Yeah?
probably gotten sick.
What are you gonna get him? What do you get somebody like Manny? He
My
got everything.
services, kid.
Can I be your backup DJ? I'll carry the crates.
You gonna help me set up?
Yeah.
You sleeping there too, right?
Where?
At his house.
No. Give me a hotel.
I thought you was gonna hook up with the pull-out bed or what have you. Thought he had something set up for you.
Well, he said that there was room there if I wanted to, but you know,
All right, my bad.
because he was like, "Well, I don't want any financial excuses. I don't want none of that. Like, I got a place for you to stay." Blah blah. I'm like, bitch, I can afford a hotel. Shit.
You know the funny? I don't know if I told you this. I'm staying at his house.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
So,
You check back when we were in our teens having a sleepover.
Fuck that. I'm not sleeping around these fuckers. The last time I did, they rode all over me.
Dang, you got in a fight.
what he said was, he was like, "Hey, I want to offer you, one of the rooms." And a lot of it has to do with, obviously we're friends,
Right.
but more that my equipment is going to be there, so it'll just be a lot easier. But he was like, "But I listened to the podcast, and last time you stayed at my house, I had you on the air mattress. It's not like that anymore. I got an actual bed. It's got its own bathroom. It's got its own entrance." He goes, "It's yours if you want it." And I was like, "Let me just confirm with the old lady." And my old lady was like, "Oh yeah, of course, that's cool."
That's fucking
So,
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's too fucking funny. Hey, man, hey, don't trip, dude. I love you. I'll be there. I just, you know what I mean? I'll be there for sure. Don't trip. But it'll be interesting to see. There's going to be a lot of people out here going.
Yeah, there is.
But I'll probably just do Saturday, Sunday, drive in Friday night.
That's what I'm doing.
You know, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
After work.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
So
So I'll
I
just
won't
leave
be
them down
rolling
there.
until late.
Yeah, right on. Do you need any help taking your equipment out there?
I just might actually.
Cool. I hope you find somebody to help you out. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'll empty out the caddy. Well, I'll take that if you need me to.
Will it make it?
Yeah, fuck yeah. We redid the tranny. I've been driving
Everybody
it like
doubts
crazy.
your shit. Your
Are you
ability.
sure? That's a dude, and it's hot.
Just because he has a disability doesn't mean it makes him any less.
It's got
It's not a
wheelchair access.
disability;
Good.
it's a different ability.
Whatever he said on it. Yeah, bro, it's good.
You sure?
Hell yeah.
You sure?
Hell yeah. We put in the new tranny. It's got Corvette gearing in it. We're good, bro. We get out there with
Okay.
no problem.
Word up.
She was solid going back and forth to work the last couple of days. I had it all cleaned up, detailed the inside.
Do you wish you wouldn't have bought the new car now?
No. I'm glad I got it. Because gas is fucking like
Oh,
$18 a gallon for that fucking thing, you know what I mean? I can't put just regular old gas. I got to put in the good shit, you know what I mean? Because it's a fucking caddy. I mean, fuck, whatever. I'm just kidding. So yeah, that was the only thing about it. I mean, the car, I waste the same amount on the car as I was in gas driving to fucking Coachella back and forth, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it broke even, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you need, I'll empty it out and I'll throw some shit back there.
Yeah, that'll probably work out really well.
Okay.
So what
Since I'm not going to have any passengers and shit, you know what I mean? Nobody to
Oh, you
roll.
rolling solo?
Yo, who the fuck I'm going to take?
We both looking at Z-Bass.
Right?
I don't know, Manny. Manny don't know me.
Yeah, he does.
When was the last time he seen me?
Probably we're about 6 or 7.
Oh yeah, he knows me.
Knows a lot. Yeah,
Less than 2 decades ago, son.
But still,
barely less than 2 decades ago.
nah, that's your friends. You go.
Well, you probably want to go.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, really. I don't
All
want
right,
to.
fuck it, then I won't tell you.
Want to go?
Because we're going to go visit his brother's shop,
His brother's shop.
Manny's brother's shop, Maurice's store.
Okay.
We should talk about it off the air. I mean, he sells firearms too, used firearms.
I don't have money to buy shit.
You got until September 25th.
Not for you.
You get an extra paycheck.
Oh.
I'm not asking you to fucking buy me nothing, bitch. I said go.
What?
Shit. I'm not asking you to buy me nothing. You all right?
No, I'm not.
Why?
You get to call me a bitch?
Oh, well, yeah.
That's
right
fair?
now. Yeah, right now.
That's fair.
Yeah, why not?
That ain't fucking fair. I don't get to call you shit.
What are you talking about?
I get a free bitch now.
You get all
I'ma
kinds
save
of
that
shit in
shit.
here. You fucking talk out of your ass in here all day long.
If you
I don't
guys
get to
would've
call
just
you
seen
nothing.
The eyes that C-Bass was giving you, kid. What'd you do this weekend?
You know what, dude? I did one of the stupidest shits I've ever done. So I thought I was going to Riverside to go to a party this weekend.
Oh, that's
for my
right.
boss. It wasn't. It's
Company
this
barbecue.
That's coming up this weekend, the 28th. This past weekend, I got involved in a fantasy football league.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
if any of you have listened to the podcast up to this point, you know that I know absolutely fucking nothing about football. And it was extremely apparent at this house where I'm trying to do I texted the guys at the last minute like, hey dude, I'm in this fucking thing, like who do I pick, like blah, blah, blah. Like it's on the ESPN app, like they're like shit's popping up, people are, oh yeah, you got to put people in your queue, and then my nephew was like, oh yeah, just go here and you just follow down the row. I was like, okay, so get a quarterback first, get this, get that. Yeah, well, you probably want to start with this and this. So I'm going down, and people are like, hey, dude, why are you picking up those people? We're not even there yet. I'm like, well, I'm just doing what my nephew told me to do. Nah, he's got you all fucked up. So I had talked to Milo. Hey, man, you got to come and help me out and do this. He ended up working till 8. The draft started at 8. By the time he got there, it was all backups. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck.
So you didn't have the cheat sheet with you?
No. I had nothing. Like, I didn't prepare shit. And they told me, oh, yeah, it's going to be. And then, you come down and we're going to do the draft and there'll be food. And, oh, you got me a food, dog. I'll be there. You know what I mean? Because his wife's a really, really good cook. I'm like, cool, I'll go. So, yeah, that fucked me up, though. I had So there was 10 people, right?
Okay.
And I came in 9th on the like ESPN gives you a grading. I came in 9th. I only beat the 15-year-old girl.
Well, hold on. You picked 9th.
No, I picked 6th. At the end of the night,
they ranks you.
Yeah, they rank you, and I came in 9th. I only beat the 15-year-old girl.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know much about it either, but my first time, they had cheat sheets for you. The host? Actually, it's Rob's. Rob is the one that always did it.
Okay,
and he would have cheat sheets, and it's not cheat sheet. It's just a certain website, whatever it was, ESPN or whatever, you would, like you said, rank them.
Right.
So it's just one of those things that, yeah, you want to pick the top of each position.
Right. So you can go in. So like when you go in on the ESPN app, so it has like your whatever it is, right? And then you go over and it tells you who the players are that you can draft, and you can go in ahead of time and put them in a queue. That way, when yours comes back around, if they haven't been picked, you can pick them. Make sense? It's kind of like having the sheet, but you write them off. The problem is that I'm looking at this queue list. I don't know any of the fucking names.
I think it was the last time I did it. It was a real clusterfuck. We couldn't get together because of pandemic and all this stuff, and they wound up doing it real late.
Okay,
and I was already asleep. So, like, a computer picked for me.
Oh, you put it on auto select?
For mine, yeah. And, dude, it worked out great. I mean, I had decent players.
Really?
Not that I know any different. However, one year, my brother-in-law used to play with us. And his first year, he was picking horrible people. And they were telling him, like, the first 3 times, they were like, dude, don't pick that dude. Don't pick him. To where, like, the third round of picking, they were actually saying, no, if he wants to pick these people, let him. We're here for money. We're here, hey, that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. He picked, like, number 53 on the list.
Oh, wow.
Somebody that had everyone picked from the top down, it would have never gotten to this player.
Okay.
And I even had to sit there and ask him, why are you picking this dude? And he tells me, because somebody tells me, man, he's going to be the cream of the crop. He's going to do good this year. He's going to rise to the top. And even me, with not knowing anything, was like, you're crazy.
Right.
Dude. And, of course,
he killed it.
No.
Oh.
Dude played horrible. It was just a total waste. To where the next year he was like, yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again. I'm like, everybody was telling you not to be doing these things.
He didn't care. He wanted to do it his way.
And it cost him.
How much is your guys' league?
It's funny you say that. It's $50. However, when people don't pay and the season starts and then the end of the season comes around and they're not winning, all of a sudden they thought it was $25.
Oh, ain't that about it, bitch?
So, I mean, it's all cool, but they really need a little bit more organized on that point. They need to collect the money up front so there's no questions asked. I mean, there have been a couple of years like, okay, you won. Here's most of the money. And this person over here didn't pay, and this person didn't pay, so you just need to collect from them.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's Rob?
I'm not going to name names.
But yes. Yeah, that's the kind of shit. Like, they were doing that shit. Like, I paid my $50, and then everybody was like Venmoing, and I was like, hey, well, what about the motherfuckers that ain't here, dude? Like, you gotta get that shit, or you give me my fucking 50 back. If I ain't winning 500, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's why you gotta, it's gotta be paid at that.
They're like, oh, it don't matter. You ain't gonna win anyways. Watch, dude, watch. So I played like a ninja. This, like, y'all think this was really going on? Just wait, watch.
I won one year.
Did you really?
Yep, and I had no idea what I was doing. And with my winnings, I bought myself a trophy. put a plaque on it. I was good to go.
Wow.
What's the name of your team?
Madhouse Maulers.
Madhouse what?
Maulers?
Maulers?
Yeah, like when you maul somebody, you just beat them up.
Okay.
You never heard that word before?
No.
Really?
You've
No.
never heard of a kid getting mauled by a tiger at a zoo.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm the tiger.
Word up. Good for you.
What's up?
What are some other names?
One had Sinner Nation. Let's look. I happen to have an app. I don't know how to really use it yet, but we're
Is
gonna.
it the ESPN app?
Yeah.
Are you going to give yourself a nice little logo on your helmet?
Yeah,
Or as your little emoji? Or avatar, I should say.
Yeah, I got to figure it out. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it on there.
I had mine for a while was a white Adidas shoe.
Let's see here. Oh wait, I go here, and then here, and then the league. So they have Jackpots, Team Crushers, All Day Yo, Team Mac, Darth Raider, Madhouse Maulers, 18 Reckless Savage, Three-Peat, Mom, and then in parentheses, mostly me, and Fuck Shit Up.
I like the Darth Vader. That's kind of sporty.
Yeah, it's cool, right? And Three-Peat, that's the guy. He's won 2 times in a row, so he thinks he's gonna win again this year. He was talking all they were talking all kind. Oh fuck, we ain't even gotta worry about Mingo. I don't know who he's picking. What the fuck he's doing?
Something funny every time. He would always change his name. I shouldn't say always, but most of the time I remember him changing his name to whomever he was playing. So he'd talk his the name of his team would be talking shit to his opponent. I can't remember anything that he wrote, but he'd come up with some funny shit sometimes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Right on. You might have to fuck around with people. I'm have to I really have to force myself to get into it. You know what I mean?
And here's the other thing, you really gotta change your players when they're supposed to be changed,
right?
Because dudes will get pissed off if you don't, and I don't understand why. Because they take it real serious.
Yeah.
Because there have been times when I don't do anything, and like your players, sometimes they're not playing this week because they got the week off.
They got the bye week, right?
So you got to take it out.
Substitute them out. Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that.
Really?
Yeah. And dudes would get pissed. And I would think to myself, you should be happy because that's just getting you a better chance of winning.
Right.
But then I won. Even though I never
did. You have it on auto? Was it switching them out for you, or you just?
I don't think you could do that. I don't think there's that option.
Have you ever played on any kind of fantasy league?
No.
Baseball, football, nothing. Huh?
You know what's kind of rude right now?
What?
How come you didn't ask me what my team name is?
Oh, what was your team name?
Got something to do with Pacheco.
Van Pacheco?
No.
Oh.
Don't be mean, Seabass. Rude.
The Pacheco Panthers? What?
I say pay, you say checks.
Well, it did have to do with his last name.
Come on, that's sporty, kid.
Okay.
I say pay, you say checks.
I got it.
Okay, Madhouse Mauler. Fun times.
There you go. You know what I mean? What do you want me to put?
Horrible. Mean Goes.
Maulers? The Madhousers?
No, Mean Goes.
Oh, like my license plate.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Maybe I'll change it.
No, you keep it in Maulers now.
No, fuck that. I'm going to change it. I like your idea. That was a really good idea, Tony. Thank you. I'm going to give you credit.
Mean Goes what?
Huh?
Get it?
No.
Minglewood.
Oh.
Mean Goes what?
Why what?
Mean, meaning you.
Yeah.
Goes, does something, or says something, says what? Mean Goes what? No.
You stretching. That was good, though. I mean, I see where you were
I'm throwing
going with
stuff
it.
out there, see what sticks.
Hey, that's good, though. You know what I mean? That's how great ideas are born. You
See
just
what I'm
throw
saying?
shit out there and shit happens. I just not happen to be in that creative mindset where I could throw shit out there with you because I would. Like, that shit's kind of fun, brainstorming that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Let's think of some names. What could we do? Something to do with the show. Sideshow clowns? Sideshow killers? Yeah.
I don't know.
Sideshow!
Sideshow says what? No.
All right, Tony. Jesus.
You're fucking killing it every time and
Jeez.
not in a good way.
Yeah, right? You haven't picked any strangers up lately?
No.
No.
That's good. You've learned.
No. But the funny thing is, maybe we can make this a weekly segment,
Okay.
like Pacheco's kids did what this week?
Okay.
Pacheco kids what?
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Holy
Stop
shit.
it.
He does with that joke what I do with Seinfeld.
Here we go.
Holy
What
shit.
you do with
weekly
most
thing.
most things that you
Pacheco
talk
kids
about.
what?
Pachinko kids.
Pacheco kids what? So last week, my kids were both in Los Angeles. So did I mention my daughter's parking situation? She parks in Pasadena.
And no? Because we talked about it. You said that she just stays there. She leaves it there in the parking structure and takes her bus to school to work.
Okay, no. She didn't. The parking structure would have worked out. However, according to the contract of the parking structure, it's open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
So you have to take the car out at 6 p.m. So the owner or manager of the facility said she'd be able to leave her car there overnight, which seems understandable. I don't see every car being able to get out by 6 p.m.
Right.
It's a parking structure. So he says, yeah, don't worry about it. You'll be able to leave your car overnight. So because of everything that's going down, can we get that in writing? Because I would hate for her to go get her car and it's been towed because at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, somebody said this car shouldn't be here because no cars are allowed here after 6 p.m. We need to get rid of it. Make sense?
Right.
So the guy said, okay, I'll write something up. I'll make an amendment to it. Took forever. Finally, he just said, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. You could park there overnight. Okay, well, he doesn't work a lot. He's the manager. He's back at the office somewhere.
Right.
So she's like, I don't feel comfortable. And I was like, well, just go to the spot, talk to the people who work there. Just say, hey, such and such, whoever the manager's name is, said, I'm allowed to park here overnight. Did he tell you this? Can you confirm with him? Because I just want to make sure everybody involved
is in the know.
Yeah. So it didn't work out. Her friend lives in Pasadena, and apparently in this area there's plenty of street parking. However, you got to pay. There's an actual machine that gives you a ticket.
Okay.
You leave it on your dash, which is I've never heard of this, but
No.
and it's safe. No.
Oh yeah, they do that up in the Bay Area.
In residential neighborhoods. I
I've
understand, in
never-
a downtown area.
Yeah, I've never seen it in a residential area,
But
but
this is a residential area.
yeah, but it's fucking Pasadena. The streets are super small.
$3 a day,
That's not bad, dude.
not bad at all. And it's right near her friend's house, so she said her friend could actually keep an eye on it. Like when she leaves in the morning, she can make sure everything's cool with it. When she comes back at night after work, she can keep an eye on it.
Nice.
So she did that first week. She's probably gonna do it for the 3 or 4 weeks that this
Then
is
she's
going
there. Okay.
So, again, my son went up to L.A. So my son was gracious enough to pick her up every day in the morning to take her to work.
Oh, nice.
And then pick her up at night to take her home, which was cool. Because my daughter is not picking up her car until the weekends when she actually needs it.
Right.
So one day, my son goes to pick her up, car don't start. So he had to call her. Hey, I can't pick you up for work. My car ain't starting. So this is where getting your kids ready for adulthood goes into play.
Right.
Boom. Okay, I gotta call Uber because now I need a ride. So she got it handled. He called his AAA because this is why you need AAA. They came out, gave him a new battery. Now he's back up and running. You got to prep these kids, son. You got to prep them. AC goes out, they got to know who to call. Seabass just gave me the finger.
Yeah, but
sure as shit did.
But Sebastian knows that if his car doesn't start, pop the hood, check and see if it's crusty, and see if it just needs to be cleaned before he calls anybody to bring an unnecessary battery. Not to mention, we have starters here that he can jumpstart his car
I have
or charge
cables
it.
in my car.
Yeah.
So if I'm out of the house,
You
I
gonna
can
ask
hail
a stranger
somebody. Yeah.
for a jump start?
Not a jump start, but I'll charge my battery. Because a jump start will kill my electric ran engine.
So how do you charge a car?
No. What he means is that if he's uses they would do a jump start.
He just said no, they wouldn't.
You would just charge the battery.
Well, no, you don't have an electric car. You can do a jump start.
Then why'd you tell me I couldn't do a jump start?
I said not to jump somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Because if you jump somebody else and they have a bad alternator,
Even
they
then,
have
just charging
something
the
then
battery would work.
you could just leave it on there and it would start it.
So I'm gonna call bullshit on your Seabass nose. Nothing against you, Seabass.
No, yeah, it is against me.
No,
Fuck
it's not.
you.
No,
yeah,
it's
it
not.
is.
No, it's not.
Because I know what I'm doing.
No, it's not. You apparently you don't.
You can
Because
go
just
fuck
said-
yourself.
No, wait a minute.
Either
Time out.
way, what I'm gonna do is gonna work. Either way,
Time out.
either way,
No.
either way,
Time out.
either way, what I'm gonna do is gonna work.
Time out. Your dad just
Okay,
said.
well, I'm not helping
Seabass
you if I
knows
see
to
your
do
ass
this.
on the side of the road.
Seabass knows to do this and do that, and apparently Seabass.
Well,
don't
no,
know.
I said that he knew how to look to see if it was crusty or whatnot. Because if it is, he knows how to clean that and what he needs to do so that he can get
but
going.
if it wasn't crusty, if it looked fine, he wouldn't know what to do after that.
Well, yeah, he would. He would call
No,
me.
because you just said.
He would call me. I'm his AAA.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Hey. All right, cool. Fact still remains: my kids they knew where to go.
That's good.
Yes,
They knew who to call for help.
That's. Oh yeah. You're in LA by yourself. That's what you got to do. If they were out here, like you would have called Dad, they would have called Dad.
And Dad would have called AAA.
Yeah. so he got
You
that
and your
handled,
brother 2 streets up.
Yeah.
which is great. I was very proud of them. Everything worked out perfect.
Okay.
Today was my son's first day of school. Give it up. School started today for him. So he couldn't take my daughter to work. He took her all last week and picked her up all last week. Except for that one day he couldn't take her.
Okay.
So my poor baby girl. She had the bus route ready to go. She knew what she was doing. Gave herself enough time. And something went wrong.
What happened?
I don't know. I still didn't get the full story, but the bus went in the wrong direction.
Oh, shit. Did she have the wrong schedule?
I don't have the facts.
Then she
could've-
leaving something out.
She could have sworn that she planned everything right. She thinks maybe I'm thinking she thinks maybe it makes a loop that she wasn't expecting to go. So instead of one way, like streamlining towards her direction,
Right.
maybe it made a loop.
Okay.
I don't know. But this is what killed me. So she said, funny story. She got off the bus when she realized she was going in the opposite direction and it was going to take her too long to get to work. She got off and called an Uber or contacted an Uber. She was standing in front of a Rite Aid, which is on a main street, she said. And it just so happened that somebody that works in the same office drove by and saw her and stopped and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm waiting on an Uber. Something will happen with my ride. Hop in. I'll just take you to work. We're going to the same place." And that worked out.
Nice.
Very nice. But here's what killed me. She tells me, so I'm sitting on the Rite Aid on Crenshaw Boulevard. Dog. Because her mom, when she texted this story to us, her mom was like, "Oh, glad it worked out." Da da da. But me, I was dead focused on Crenshaw Boulevard. Dog.
Fuck you doing there?
Yeah. Dog.
Fucking you up, huh?
Yeah. Crenshaw Boulevard. I was ready to drive out there and take her to work.
So is she gonna Uber to work now from now on, or she got the bus schedule figured out now?
She thinks she's got the bus schedule figured out. She's gonna take an earlier bus tomorrow, just to make sure she's got it. And in case it does do something she's not expecting, it should give her enough time to, even if it made the whole loop as she's thinking,
she gets to work.
Still get to work on time.
She posted something on Instagram, I think.
What?
Yeah, she had posted something about this place that she went to go eat. And they have them up in the Bay Area. So you probably never heard of it. Maybe, I don't know. It's called Jollibee. It's a Filipino fast food place.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, Jollibee. I haven't seen that in forever or whatever. I don't even remember what I put. She said the chicken was good. I said, yeah, but the combinations really fucked me up because they do like, instead of like chicken and French fries and shit, they do like chicken and spaghetti. Which is like a weird...
Well, it's spaghetti noodles, isn't it?
And sauce, yeah, spaghetti sauce.
Like the tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Not noodles, like spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah. It's really... And it's sweet spaghetti. It's not... Like the sauce is sweet. I don't like sweet sauce. You probably do. I don't.
No, I like it hot.
Yeah. And it was kind of funny. Just as she had been there and she had the picture of it on her. I said, dude, she let me. She's talking just fine to me.
I don't even.
She ain't got no hate for me. And you laughed a little too hard.
No, she don't.
You got hate growing from Sebastian right now, though. Shit. Thought he looked at me ugly earlier.
I didn't.
You're not in the clear either.
I mean, again, we don't do that social media stuff.
Right.
So it's just odd for me to hear that you saw what she posted.
Oh, yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, I get it.
It's because she's on the station, not the station, the podcast one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. That way she could post and see what we put on there.
Word up.
I got to get on it and start putting more shit on there, though.
So I went to nephew's daughter's birthday
Oh,
party.
up in Big Bear, huh?
Yeah, up in Big Bear.
How was that?
I was good.
Man, that house looked beautiful.
Dude, the place was incredible.
The view out onto the lake.
Yeah. It was like a 9-bedroom. I can't imagine how many bathrooms.
Holy shit.
It was 3 floors, an indoor pool. It has a sauna. It's got 2 kitchens, 2 laundry rooms. It was, the place was incredible. And
so the cabin, so what you're saying is the cabin he rented is nicer than my house.
The backyard where it was held at, like where the dock is and stuff.
Right.
It was great. I even mentioned this to him. There were no flies.
Really?
Yeah, which really impressed me.
Doesn't take a lot to impress you, Tony.
Those are the little things that I'm like, wow, there ain't no flies out here. But here's the thing. I've driven to Big Bear a few times. Not many.
Okay.
A few. But I always go through Morongo, which is considered the back way.
Okay.
So according to
because it's safer, right?
Well, yeah. Because according to my maps, going the front way, which is you make it to like Redlands and you can't go to 330 or something.
Right.
That's the front way. It would have saved me 20 minutes. So I decided to go that route.
The front way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And going up it reminded me, I don't know if they remember this, I've done that way once. Right after high school, Mojo, Manuel, and I went skiing once up there.
Oh, wow.
And we took that road.
And you in your little rabbit?
No, we were in Mojo's car, I think.
Okay.
And dude, that road is scary. And it brought me back to riding with them, thinking, I had to act tough when I was riding with them back then.
Right.
But I was scared shitless.
Like, oh, we gonna die.
Dude, and that's exactly how I felt going up that road. White knuckling. You know how they got turnouts for slower traffic? You can pull over, so...
Right. Because you're only supposed to have like 10... Can't have more than like 10 people behind you or whatever. You gotta pull out.
I must have did that 3 times.
Really?
Dog. Some turns, I swear to God, I damn near stopped and then started, making that turn.
Right.
Those turns are crazy going up there.
I gotta tell you, dude. So my parents lived in this little town when they moved here. They lived in this little town called Watsonville. Okay. And so you go up and then you take the 152 across. Okay. And that takes you out to the 1 and you cross over through the little town Gilroy and you go through this little mountain range. Right. You remember going through there, right?
No.
It's called Pacheco Pass.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's fucking like going to Santa Cruz. That fucking is awful going through there because the trees are really tall and the sun comes and you're right. Like you get right up on it and you better start turning because you're headed right to the mountain.
The very first turn, when it started to get windy, I was probably doing 30.
Oh, shit.
No, yeah, you got to slow down. Dude, and with the people behind me that I had to pull over, as soon as I pulled over, dude, they took off.
Flying.
And dude, I felt like I was showing my age. Why are you guys in such a hurry? Slow down, you're going to get in an accident. I'm telling myself.
Holy shit. Who all went with? Was it just you and your wife?
No, it was just me.
Oh,
She
just
had
you?
to work,
Oh, okay. Well, that probably made it even worse because there was nobody there to calm you down.
Nah. It made it better because I didn't have somebody else yelling at me.
So you could sit there and cry all the way up?
So I took the back road back down.
Okay.
Because in all actuality, it really didn't save me anything.
Right.
So.
Is it steep?
No, it's not steep.
It's just really windy.
It's just very windy. Very.
I've never been up there.
Really?
I've never been. Now that you're saying it, I've no idea what that road is like. Never been there. Never been the back way, the front way, nothing. I've never been. Sounds like this should have been the weekend I should have gone, though.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, I wasn't there that long because I had to come back for my daughter's dinner with my white side of the family.
Right.
So I was there maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. And it was cool. I mean, worked out really well.
Right on.
Not bad at all.
Did you get to taste any of the... So, his nephew is... they have the Whiskey Glass podcast. Did you get to taste any of the Blue Label that they had?
No.
Oh, man. Shit's harsh, but it's good.
I did try they mentioned one a couple of episodes back called Stagecoach.
Okay.
Because they said it had hints of vanilla
okay.
in it. Yeah, I couldn't taste it.
You couldn't taste it?
It just tasted like rubbing alcohol to me.
When you went to San Diego,
Yeah.
did you go the long way around the back or did you take 74 at all?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Up or down?
Up. Like going to San Diego?
How'd you come back? Same way?
No.
You went up through, what is that?
215.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Menifee and all that shit?
Yeah.
Up that way? Okay, yeah.
Did you do that because you got scared?
No. It's just the way the GPS told me to go.
That's good. Going up, it's probably easier because you're against the mountain. Because coming down is, woof. That's a motherfucker. Especially if you don't know how to drive it. Like if it's not
Dude.
something you're used to doing.
That's a scary drive too.
Yeah, you heat your brakes
I was
up.
driving like the people that were passing you.
You crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 21 you should.
Right? No, and at 50 you should do exactly what you were doing. So everybody's exactly where they need to be. Right?
I got a buddy whose mom unfortunately passed away on 74.
Really?
Yeah. She was missing for a while. And they found her. car went over.
Really?
Yeah, on 74.
I had a cousin that went over the edge there. He didn't die. He dropped
is that right?
He dropped like 250 feet. Is that what they said?
I don't know.
Just destroyed the truck, dude. But he came out and just had a couple bruises on him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Got really lucky. Somebody was looking out for him.
Wow.
He got really, really lucky. Luckily enough that because it landed on an edge, the truck landed on a ledge and didn't go tumbling even further. Had it continued, you probably wouldn't be with us. But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I started to watch this movie on Netflix called Bennett with
oh yeah. It's a dude from Ballers.
yeah, Denzel Washington's son.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
I saw part of it because I turned it on really late.
It's yeah. I fell asleep, so we didn't watch the whole thing.
I think I got where he went back to the cabin, where he went back and found the place where he drove into.
So did you see where he got into the accident?
Yes.
Now that was a trip.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, he's falling asleep on a winding road in the mountains,
Right.
and I think the way they filmed it was pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Because it was like you just saw him, dozing off
And fighting it and
yeah,
They
and then
put
all
your
of a
head the
sudden
other
his
way.
eyes closed for good because he just fell asleep. And the next scene was that car just shooting and then tumbling. Dog, I can't tell you how many times
you've gotten
my
close
eyes
to
have
that.
done that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I wasn't on a winding road. It was more like the 10 coming back, and I'm at Cabazon,
Yeah.
knowing that I'm almost home, and my body's just
Giving up.
yeah.
Giving out already.
But dude,
Yeah. I've done that. They used to, when I was driving back and forth to go see them up there. Hey, wake up. Oh. All right. Fucking.
No, it wasn't calm like that ever.
Yeah. Dad. What?
From years of doing it, it was never calm.
Dad. What? I'm awake. Your eyes and your head and your chest. You're not awake. All right. There's a show on Netflix you need to watch now that you brought that up. It's called The Sinner.
oh,
Now-
I've seen those.
Oh, yeah?
They're originally on USA.
Oh, okay, so it was Jessica Biel, right?
Yeah.
Like I had avoided him for a while because I thought, it sounds like it's gonna be scary. I don't like watching scary, jumpy shit, right? But I finally turned it on, and 5 minutes in, bro, I was okay. Let's go.
Her episode was good. Her
Yeah.
season, I should say.
Yeah, I heard the first
After
season.
that's whack.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I kind of like the second season.
Which one was that? Was that the kid?
Yeah, the one with the little boy.
That was whack.
And then the third one where it's the dude and his friend. It seems kind of Fight Clubbish, but it's a real person because I can see him on video, so I don't really know where they're going with it.
I probably gave up after that.
Yeah, you're right. The one with Jessica Biel on it.
That was good.
Yeah, it was really good. And she fucking went ham on that cat.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's all within you watch the first 5 minutes of that show, and you're like, all right, I'm in. Let's go. You need to watch that. At least the first episode. Or the first season, I mean.
We'll see.
Have you seen the previews for, what is it? The Green Knight?
The Indian dude? Pakistani dude?
Where he's related to King Arthur or some shit?
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, the guy, the actor, he's like Pakistani. Or
Yeah, I
something?
think so, yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
No? I saw the previews to it, dude. It looks really good.
I heard it's good, but it actually doesn't interest me.
Yeah, I don't feel like I want to pay $19.99 to watch it. The same with the other one that what's Born Identity? What's his name?
Jason Statham.
Oh, Stillwater?
No. Yeah. That looks really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to pay $20 to watch it.
We're gonna watch that. I mean, because we got the hot box.
Oh, yeah. Because that's about that girl that killed the
Yeah.
chicken in Italy, right?
It's loosely
Based-
based on that.
Okay.
Where she's talking trash, saying not to watch it because she's not getting paid for it.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You know what looks interesting is that
Snake Eyes?
no,
Oh.
the dude who plays Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where he's in a video game or whatever?
Yeah, that looks kind of funny.
You know,
Free Guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. It's getting to the point though where he plays the same character in every movie. Like there's no fucking range. Like in Hitman's Bodyguard, he's fucking Deadpool without the suit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that's keeping me from like jumping on the bandwagon with this. Like, is it going to be another where you're just a sarcastic fuck and you know what I mean? Everything happens around you and then we watch Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like, is it going to be that or is there other things happening?
Right.
His wife is fucking gorgeous though, dude.
No, she's not.
Dude, Blake Lively's fucking hot, bro.
No, she's not.
And you know when she was the hottest is when she was in that fucking movie The Town with Ben Affleck, and she played the fucking crack whore from Boston. Oh, when she played that Boston accent, bro, I'm in. I'm
Really?
sold on Blake Lively.
I don't find her attractive at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's smoking hot, dude. Just smoking hot. I could just close my eyes and think about it. There was another one that was coming out too that looked interesting. I want to see that. What is it? Shang-Chi and
Shang-Chi
and the 10 Rings.
and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it. Doesn't interest me. But I think Aquafina blows it for me in that movie.
I don't like her either.
What?
I don't like her
fuck?
for that movie. I like her because, she's funny. So she's... To be in this movie, I'm not feeling it.
I think she'll... I think you're wrong. I think she'll be what that movie needs. Because I think everything's going to be so serious that her comic relief will make that movie watchable.
Okay, I can see your point, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch Snake Eyes?
No.
That was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. You watched it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was not a bad movie, dude.
I want to watch it.
Yeah. Did you see the one with Jason Momoa on Netflix?
See?
What?
See? Oh, that's Apple TV.
Yeah. No, this one is Sweet Girl. It's about his daughter. So he's married. The lady has cancer. He goes after the people that were supposed to make this fucking cure or a possible cure. And they pulled it off the market because blah, 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 whatever. And it's this whole role about what happens about him trying to go after these people. And I don't want to spoil it for you because if I go any further, it's going to be too much. It'll
It's
just
all right.
spoil it.
Nobody's going to watch it.
So it's kind of Sixth Sense.
When you say he goes after them,
Yeah.
I mean...
He goes after the main guy because the main guy went on television and Jason, they're at the hospital and he's all in his feelings because he just talked to the doctor. Hey, I thought you were going to try this new alternative medicine, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to heal my wife, whatever, whatnot. Yeah, they pulled it off the market. He goes into the fucking waiting room and it's on the screen. And the head honcho from that company, the CEO from that pharmaceutical company, is talking to the host of the show, and people are able to call in, and they pulled it back because of profit, and because it only cost like 45 cents to make it, right? But they're not going to sell it for 45 cents, obviously. And they were fighting about price point, and that their investors made them pull it back and off the shelves until they get a reasonable price for it or whatever, whatnot. So he calls them and he was all, why are you pulling it off? Blah, blah, blah. And he says, if my wife dies, I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. Whatever, whatnot. So it goes a couple years later after the mom dies or whatever, and some guy calls him out of the blue. Said, hey, if you really want to take this dude down, I have information that can help us do that. Meet me here. So he goes, he tells his little girl, hey, stay home, finish your homework, I'll bring back Chinese food. He goes to talk to this dude, the little girl follows him, ends up killing Jason Momoa, but you don't know it. Because they don't actually show him, die, right? They go from, a scene where he's looking at his little girl, and then it goes to 4 years later. and he's still in the picture. He's still talking with this little girl, blah, 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 until the end of the movie where they go back and they show you that he really wasn't there. It was just a little girl talking to him the whole time, kind of like Sixth Sense, and you were like, oh, that kind of wah, wah, wah. Yeah, Bruce Willis did it better. You know what I mean? Just kidding, Jason. You're fucking off the chain, bro. But it's actually, I mean, it wasn't bad, bro. It's watchable. But when you get to the end, you're just like, oh, whatever, dude. Like, it's been done before, bro. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to make a movie that's been done, you need to make sure that your version is way better. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think they...
I got a question.
What's that?
I don't want to get too...
Personal?
No, political about it.
Okay.
It's about the vaccine. And I understand you guys don't want to take it, and
Right.
I don't have a problem with that, you know. But I have to ask. You don't want to take it. I'm not going to guess why you want to take it, don't want to take it. I don't want you to tell me why you don't want to take it.
Okay.
But it's either it doesn't do anything for you, or I don't know what they're really putting in my body, or I don't like the fact that they're telling me I have to take it, or something along those lines. Let's just say it could be one of those.
Okay.
And what people who are saying to take the vaccine are saying it can save your life. And that's not swaying you. The fact that people are saying this.
Okay. Correct.
Okay. I'm assuming that's the same for you, Seabass?
Let's go with it. I'm just going
Okay.
to go with it for now.
I don't know. Last night when he found out Negan was on fucking Talking Dead and that we could have gone, he was pretty pissed
Okay.
off.
No,
That's what
I was pissed off before I knew who was on the show.
You said
Because
you didn't care.
another chance to get to go to that show would have been awesome.
That's not what you said last week.
Yeah.
What did I say last week?
I already did it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I've already got the best thing they're going to give
Yeah,
out.
you were
Blah,
like,
blah, blah.
You know why I said that? Because I wouldn't have had time to get the vaccine to go anyways. I was making myself feel better. On the inside, I was pissed.
Well, you played it off very well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for saying that. So with that being said, had there been enough time, would you have taken the vaccine?
To go to the show?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
So you wouldn't take the vaccine because people are telling you it
No.
can save your life,
No.
but you would have taken it to go watch this show in person. You just said you would.
I said I would. That doesn't mean that that's the main reason I'm going. It's, hey, I can kill two birds with one stone. Get the vaccine. I don't have to wear my mask for a day at work. And then I get to go to this show that I like. But my dad decided not to say anything.
So it's enough. It's enough. What he's saying is that would have been enough to push you over
No.
the edge to get it.
No,
I think you're contradicting yourself.
I don't think so.
You would have gotten the shot had there been enough time.
Yes.
Okay, so you would have taken
But it
the shot.
wouldn't have been specifically to go to the show.
But that would have been the
That maybe would have
catalyst.
sounds yes.
Okay.
Because I've thought about getting one before. I've thought about getting it.
Okay.
But coming home and telling him that I would have gotten it scares me.
Why?
Because I know how little you want to get it and how against it you are.
But okay. So let me
You
take
gotta
this.
remember how my brain works.
No, I know, but let me take this opportunity to tell you again, and just so that we, dude, I'm not. You're your own person, bro. I don't hold things against you like that. And even if I get upset, I don't get upset at you. I get upset at the situation first of all. Depending if I need to get upset, like why would I get upset that you want to take a
You gotta remember how my brain works. You can't ask me that question because I can't give you an answer.
I don't feel like I've ever blown up at you or gotten about something that you did,
And I don't want it to happen.
Well, but dude, like if you feel like you want to take it because you feel like that, gives you a little more safety or you feel more comfortable in taking it, then take it. I'm not telling you not to. Don't let me sway your decisions based on your own judgment. You're your own person. I respect that, and I've tried to tell you that. Yes, there are things that happen in life that you're going to do that might piss me off. Your decisions are not always going to be in line with mine, but you have to make your decisions for you, not for me. Because if you continue to do that, you're never going to have the life that you want, that you desire, because you're going to be so worried about what I feel or what I think that you're not going to be happy. And you need to take those steps to do that. So if you want to go get that shot and you feel like it's something for you, you need to do that. I would never take that away from you. And I would never get angry about you for a decision that you make. Even if I feel different about it. Because I'm not that type of person. There's no way I would take that away from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say something smart right now, but no. So what I was going to say was, you really thought, Domingo, that would have swayed him to get the shot.
Yeah, I think it would have spurred him to, well, fuck, you know what? I wasn't going to get it, but fuck, if I can go there and I can get the shot and say, well, fuck it, it's good.
Okay.
And I told him the same thing yesterday. Fuck, if I would have known, if we'd have had the time, I probably would have gone to go get the shot so we can go.
So you would have done it too?
Because I know that that's something that he enjoys, and that's something that we've done together.
But for all the reasons, so that outweighs all the reasons why you wouldn't go get the shot.
Well, not only that, but I know that now that the FDA has cleared the Johnson & Johnson shot.
The Pfizer.
It has?
The Pfizer shot, excuse me.
It has?
Yeah,
Yes.
the FDA cleared
Just came out today.
And they're also saying that they're gonna make it mandatory. So, I mean, it's going to come down the pipe sooner or later.
Oh, of course. I've been telling you that for how long now?
So either I'm going to, sit on my roof with my AR and wait for them to come with a needle.
I don't know about saying that.
You know what I mean? But I honestly don't feel like I need to take it. I had it. I've worked. I never stopped working. I've been around people all day long. Hardly ever wore a mask. And I've been okay. There's people that have taken the shot and gotten sicker and died from the shot.
Man, come on.
And now they're saying they're saying that people that have taken the shot are the ones spreading it. They're also saying, that on one time but here's the other hold on real quick. Here's the other part of it. Since the beginning of this whole thing, there has never been any real clear directive. And what I mean by that, put on a mask. No, you don't need a mask. Put on a mask. No, you don't need a mask. We're going to shut things down for 30 days. Everything's going to be fine. Wash your hands. Use this. Do that. The masks don't fucking work unless you have an N95. The blah, blah, blah. Like, they have no fucking clue. There's no definitive information that they've been able to conclude and say, okay, I know that this has been said, this has been said, this has been said. We finished running some tests. Here's what's happening. This is how we know this is doing this. This is what's happening with this. And this is how we're going to combat it. Now they're saying, well, there's some antidepressant that could stop COVID. That they're hopeful that it's going to be able to stop COVID. So wait a minute. You guys created this fucking serum to plug into everybody's arm over fucking night. Have no test for the long-term effects. And now you're saying, oh, well, it's been fucking right in front of us in a depression pill the whole time. Like, okay, what is it, dude? Like, what? How can you feel comfortable taking a shot when those are the parameters that you're given? When those are the definitions, those are the scope of what they fucking know. They don't know dick. So why would you subject yourself to that? Make sense?
If you look at it from that point of view, sure.
Well, what other point of view is there?
Okay, when you say they don't know dick, they're saying this, they're saying that. Of course, they said that in the beginning when they didn't have a clue what exactly was going on.
Okay.
This was something new to them. So that's why they were saying no mask. But you can't tell me the mandate is not wear a mask. Of course, again, as you said, wear a mask, don't wear a mask. No, that was in the beginning. But for the last 6-8 months, it's been, hold on, it's been wear a mask.
I'm going to stop you right there and then you can continue. That's not true. Because when they said, hey, if you got the shot, you don't have to wear a mask, right?
2 days later.
2 days later, they turned around and said, well, I don't know what I was thinking.
Dude.
Put a fucking mask on. If you're in a big crowd or you're here, you're there, you're indoors, you're going to have to wear a mask. We were wrong.
Okay, so what's the problem with wearing a mask?
Well, but this is what I'm saying. Oh, take the shot, you're good. Oh, no, never mind. Take a mask.
Hold on a second. No. They're not saying take the shot, you're good. What they always have said is take the shot. So if something were to go down, you're not going to get as sick as you would have without taking a shot. That's always been it.
Okay.
They've never said, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
They've never said take the shot and you're going to be straight. You will not catch it. No, what they've always said was, it's like a seatbelt to me, in my opinion. Wear your seatbelt.
Right.
You can still die in a car accident, even if you wear your seatbelt. But your chances of making it through are a lot better.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. Do you really want to use the analogy? Because the last time we used cars and seatbelts, you didn't turn out so good.
I don't remember it.
You picked up a stranger.
But I normally don't have my seatbelt on when I drive. So,
Are you serious?
yeah. I do now in the Toyota because it fucking son of a bitch won't stop beeping until
don't
you
wear a
clip it in.
seatbelt.
In a Cadillac, I don't. The fucking thing's a tank. What's going to happen to me?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
And you allow this?
What the fuck am I gonna say?
Dad, wear your seatbelt, please.
He's not gonna
I'd
do
like
shit.
to see you live.
Even if I say that, he's not gonna do shit.
I can't believe you.
Why?
You can't? Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't believe it. You know what? Yeah, I probably can't believe it.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't know which one to be offended at.
Fuck, dude. Serious?
Like, I wear it when I get into the Toyota. I do, without a doubt.
Because?
Because it's small.
No. Because the
it
thing
fucking
beeps like
a
crazy.
motherfucker.
If it didn't beep, you wouldn't wear it.
Yep.
I probably forget, yeah. I've always not worn it because when I get in the car, I'll put it on when I leave the parking lot. Right? But sometimes I forget once I've left the parking lot because the music's on and be like, oh, shit, right?
What do you mean you forget?
Dude,
At this point in time, it should be second nature.
I've never worn. Do you know how many seatbelt tickets I have? From the time I was able to drive till about the age of 27, I amassed, I don't know, 60? No seatbelt tickets. No seatbelt, too low, too loud, tinted windows. So well, if I got tinted windows, how the fuck you know I didn't have my seatbelt on? Well, it wasn't on when I came home because I took it off. Nope, didn't have it on. And the Cadillac, I forget.
Again,
It's
second nature.
I
You don't forget to put the key in the ignition.
do on the Toyota because you don't need it. Push start.
Okay, well, back to the shot.
Okay.
I forgot where we left off.
The seatbelt thing. Like here.
Well, okay, again.
But
Again, hold on. No, hold on. You're saying they made this serum overnight. No, they didn't make this serum overnight. What they did
that was an
they,
analogy. It wasn't really like an.
But what they did was they've already got all these combination of ingredients for certain strains of the flu that they said, okay, does this combination work? Does that combination work? Does this combination work? And they came out with one that seems to be working. So, do you take the flu shot every year?
No, fuck no.
Okay.
You?
I don't know why you
No.
even ask at this point.
Yeah. Touche.
But let me hold
I
on.
don't just because I'm lazy and it's just something that I don't do.
Okay, so let me hit you with this real quick because they take the shot because it's going to keep you from getting really bad if you get it,
Yes,
right?
I'll accept that.
Okay. So
No, take the shot because more than likely you won't die. I like that one better.
well, I hate to point this out to you, Tony, but I haven't taken the shot and I haven't died.
Hey, and
So-
you haven't worn a seatbelt and you haven't died either. But you know
Fuck,
what,
bro?
That's
Time's winding down. I need to start wearing my seatbelt. You're right.
Come on, dude.
I'm not gonna get the shot unless I like. And even if it's mandated, that's gonna fucking push me further out from getting like fuck off, dude. Like, why are you gonna tell me? Is it not my right? Is it not my body? Is it not my choice? It's bad enough that now, at some degree, they said, hey, you can't smoke outside. In LA, you can't. If you smoke cigarettes, you can't smoke cigarettes outside on your patio.
And if you lived in LA, would you abide by those rules?
Well, yeah, because it's probably a pretty hefty fucking fine.
What do you care? Just throw it in your glove compartment with the rest of your tickets.
Oh no, I paid all my tickets. It's
you
not like
did?
it's not like I didn't pay them. So I'm not running around with a fucking warrant.
Dude, I'm just saying, bro.
I don't. Here's the thing: if you get it, you got it. Like I told you, I had it
You
back
know-
at the end of
you know-
19.
You know that for a fact?
I
you know
everything
that for
that
a fact?
everything that they've talked about,
That's not what I'm
absolutely.
asking you.
Yes, I do.
So a medical professional told you had it.
WebMD said I definitely had it.
So no one's actually told you.
No,
You just assessed it yourself.
correct.
Okay.
Now, here's the other thing. I'm not going to take a vaccine because it's not really a vaccine because the polio vaccine keeps you from getting polio. This isn't a vaccine. It doesn't keep you from getting it.
And they've
no
said one's
that.
ever said that.
Right. So why would you subject yourself to getting a vaccine and still being able to get sick?
For the same reason you get in your car and you put your seatbelt on. Because if something were to happen, your chances of getting through it are...
But Tony, the amount of people that are dying from it is so minimal. And more people have died from the flu because
Well,
part of it.
and-
Hold on. Because how many people? Like, if you look back, how many people died of cancer last year? None. They all died of fucking COVID. How many people died of a fucking heart attack last year? None. They all died of fucking COVID complications. You don't know. You don't know exactly what people died of. You don't know if it was something else or if it was actually COVID.
And what's your point on that?
Is it you're saying that take it because it could keep it from getting worse? It could keep it, dude. It's not. It doesn't keep you safe. Like, it's not a vaccine. Again, the polio vaccine keeps you from getting polio.
And,
The measles.
and the COVID vaccine keeps you from dying if you caught the COVID virus, is what I'm saying.
Right, but it's not a vaccine. They need to stop calling it that.
The COVID shot keeps you possibly from going into the hospital, more than likely from dying.
Yes, but if you have underlying issues, like if you're obese, you have fucking a bad heart, you have asthma, you have this, you have that, it's not going to help you,
You don't know that?
right?
What? No, I'm not saying right to that.
I lost my train of thought after I said that. That's why I
Again.
said it right.
Again, it's just a line of protection is all. You've got alarm systems on your home. It's a line of protection is all.
Yes, but-
hold on a second. I'm not telling you got all these cameras and you got an alarm. No one's going to break in your house.
But it's
You can't
not.
say
But
that.
it's not a line of protection because you can still get it.
And someone could still break into your house.
Correct. But I'm not saying that that's a stop ball. I'm not.
And
this has
they're not
happened
saying
and
the
proved.
shot is a stop ball either.
Yeah, but that don't put a needle in my arm with shit that I don't know what it is.
They'll tell you what it is.
Come on, Tony. But do you know what it is when they tell you?
I didn't ask.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
didn't
fucking... The McCloxaflopping, that really
Hey,
fucking...
If I go to the store, I buy a fucking can of corn. Hey, there's some shit other than corn in there, isn't there? But I'm not reading the ingredients, am I?
You should.
Yeah, you should. But do you?
Yes.
You damn lie.
For all intents and purposes for this conversation, yes, I do, goddammit. Look, dude, I get it. I get it. And everybody has their perspective on it and what they want to do and what they're willing to do.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, bringing it back full circle. I just found it oddly amusing that you won't take this shot for all these reasons that you're telling me right now. But yet, we could get tickets to Talking Dead. We should go get the shot.
Hell yeah.
That just made me chuckle listening to it last week.
Well, it's because, it's that thing. It's like, fuck, well, sooner or later, we're probably going to end up having to get it. But if we have to get it now so that we can go see the show, then fuck it, let's go get it. Right?
Again, that's what I was just thinking to myself. People say to do this because of this, and fuck no, I'm not doing it. Nope, you don't know what's going on in your body. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, tickets to the Talking Dead, all I gotta do is get a shot? Shit.
I'm going to the res right now. Shit. All right, Sebastian, any final words?
Nah, I'm good.
Tony, any final words?
Yes.
What?
Again, I'm glad we're recording another episode
Me too.
before as the week has begun. My beautiful daughter is turning 23 Wednesday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to LA Wednesday, my wife and I.
Right on.
So we go to dinner with her and my son.
So you bringing back Chick-fil-A? Or Raising Cane's?
You know what I keep forgetting, bro? Did I mention this? My old lady told me. I totally forgot about this.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say, but go ahead.
Boston Market.
Yeah.
She's like, you still got that Boston Market gift certificate? And I was like, what gift certificate? She's like, the one that...
How does that feel?
The one that... the one that Mingo got you. I was like, that's right. And there's supposed to be one in Ontario.
It's cool, though, because he's halfway through the fucking tip envelopes.
So I was like, I got to hit that up.
There you go.
So, anyways, we're going out there on Wednesday for her actual birthday. So, I saw her last weekend. I saw her this past weekend.
And now you're going to see her midweek.
Wednesday. So, happy birthday, baby girl.
Right on. Happy birthday, Mia. Anybody else? We leave anybody else out? Everybody good? Tapped out on birthdays?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool. All right, hey, thank you everybody for listening. Thanks for checking us out. Again, we still have some shirts left if you want to DM me, and we'll get you taken care of. Again, if you're listening in Italy or Spain or back east, if you want a shirt, hit me up. Love you, bye.